Okay, I just want to make this quick video and again show a little bit of navigation for you and anyone else who is still not quite clear about everything that's going on. Now, I am on a desktop computer, actually my laptop, and so what you're seeing on a mobile device is often a little bit different. And so I want to make sure that you see everything I'm seeing here when I open up the page. So when I open up our class, it will open up on announcements. And in the left-hand column, you get the navigation buttons. And so you can go into any of these areas and navigate throughout the course. And so this all comes down like this, and you see all the different buttons that you can go into. Okay, for instance, some people had questions about where they found the textbook, and of course it's under the course syllabus here. I had said that several times, etc., and you'll find that there. And this is about recording your journals and using tutor.com, etc., and so there's that information there. But let me go back to the home page. Now, if you're not seeing the buttons, there's this little arrow here that sometimes can hide that, and so make sure that you open it up and so you're navigating throughout this. Again, I know it will look different on a mobile device. That's why I always recommend that you're working on a laptop. For the major work, I know you can go in and do your discussion posts and so forth sometimes on mobile devices, but for work I really think that you need to get on a laptop, and that's one of the requirements. Okay, so as I'm going into this, all of the information about what you're turning in is going to be in course content, and you're right here. And so if I click into course content, I will see the 2 units that we've already had. And each one of them are in these folders. So you see that these have tabs, and so that's to indicate it's a folder. And so you see the due dates here, and then you click right here on Unit 2, You in College, to go into the folder to see all of the information. Now again, the table of contents can be in different places or might not be showing, and so you can move it to the bottom. You can maximize it here, but leaving it here is fine too. You can also click through all of the pages that are in the folder by clicking here, or you can just click 1 to 2 at a time. This is the overall due dates for the units, and so the first and last units are 2 weeks each. The ones in between are 4 weeks each. And that's the way it's arranged, and you've seen that in the schedule. Here we say all of the due dates, and then the objectives that we have for each unit, what we're trying to do. I do have the readings here that I expect you to read, even though you're not always quizzed on them exactly, but the readings here. This is the chapter in the College Success book that's online. And that's a doc of the chapter 1, so you didn't have to go and navigate through it, but either way you can do it. You can just navigate it here, or you can go over to course syllabus and see the whole textbook there. This is a link to the journals. It's sometimes, I don't know why, but the link to the journals is problematic, and I can't link to individual ones like I can do in other things. And so when I go there, I see link to the journals, and there's 2 journals. Your journals are private. Now I've responded to all the journal 1s, and I know your journal 2s are ready for me to respond to as well. So and so they're right there. And if you're getting into the journals, that might be another question that you would click right into here, and you would see the journal topic and read it all through, and then you would put your journal, you would create your journal here by clicking right here, create your journal. And all of this, there was another video on this under the course syllabus tab, and you would put it here, attach a file. Some people like to attach a file, some people like to copy and paste it in here. It's actually easier for me if you copy and paste in there, but I am cool with either way. I can certainly open a file, and so your journal is found there. Again, you can look, a more detailed explanation of that is under the syllabus tab. Now when I go over here, I can see the activity. And for some reason, this has been a little problematic. I have a little YouTube video about how to do it. But this right here, and I can't make it any bigger in Blackboard. This is the hunt that you open up. This is the file that you open. And you open that file, and it'll open in a doc. Let me see if it's downloading. I've got the recorder on, so I'm not quite sure how that would work. But you will open this file, and you will write on it, and then you will put your submission in. And again, there's a video right here that kind of shows you how to go through that and how to do it. And so I don't know why I have two journals there. And so I don't want to go into that. And so sometimes that's problematic. And so and how you're going to work that. But again, this is a file that you open up. Let me see, I can say open in a new tab and see if that'll open for me. It's coming down here and my recorder's over the top of it. And so I can't quite get it. Oh, here it is. Okay. And so I'll open it right there. And so that file, you'll download it and you'll open it. It's opening on my other screen. So I'm going to move it over. And there's, like I said, there's particular instructions about how that works. But really what I'm thinking, hold on, let me try to move that to my other screen there. And really what I think a lot of times, it won't move to the screen, a lot of times what I think the issues are is that you're not seeing that those are folders that you're to open up and to access all the materials there. Now that you know to get into the discussion forums, you go over here and you click on discussion board and you'll scroll down and you'll find the one that we're on. And so I like to keep them all up. So as you're studying, you know, the expectation is you're reading everyone's journals. This is the one for this week. You're reading everyone's journals, and so that's part of, you know, the content of the course that you're expected to know. So I think that perhaps, like I said, the biggest issue is when you go into course content, you're not understanding that you go into it, and this is the navigation throughout that course content. So I hope that helps. If it doesn't, please give me a text. We can talk online. We can meet in my office. We'd have to set up a time, but meet in my office, and that would be great. Okay, I know this was a little bit long, but I want to make sure that I went through it and showed you everything that you needed to know. Okay, take care. Bye.